Welcome everyone, this is Madman bringing another RSL video. Today's clan boss with the budget Unkillable will be brutal difficulty, and it will be Magic Affinity clan boss. And this is the speed tube for it. As you can see here, A2 with Man-Eater Painkeeper, Geo's HB Burn, and then Ninjas. We can follow the sets through. Once you get to turn 6 here, you can go ahead and hit auto if you want to. You can hit, you can wait till turn 9. Turn 12 for sure is fully in sync then. One thing you can do with Geomancer, if you're using them as a DPS, as you can see, Seashell is my stun target with Ninja and Geo as DPS. 4-turn cooldown, not fully booked, so that with Painkeeper's cooldown skill, that makes it 3-turn, and it syncs up nicely. The important one is the A3 HP burn if you're going to use Geo as a DPS. You want that on 4-turn, but if you're lucky to get that down to 4-turn without landing that last book, like I did, more power to you. And in that particular case, so the clan boss is going to do increase attack for I think it's AoE 1, so he'll have it for AoE 2 and the stun. What you can do is delay Geomancer's A2, which will steal a buff. So right here you can see what he's doing is A2 here. But if I delay it by 2 turns, it actually, he does his A2 over here and just does his normal A1 here. Now the A2 hits almost, at least in my build, almost twice as hard as the A1. So you still kind of want to use the A2. But if I just steal that decreased attack for the stun target, he's only hitting the stun, then I get the full increased attack. Gives me a little more extra damage out of the HP burn with the reflect damage from Geomancer. So it's one way to get squeeze just a little more damage out. Now on Brutal, this team is, you know, it's not going to have any problems there. But and same with Nightmare, you're going to one key both of them, easy peasy. But for Ultra Nightmare, you'll still be, you know, solid 2-key range either way, but it gives you a little extra insurance there to make sure you stay in the 2-key, especially if one of your keys is against Void. Then, you know, you could potentially be cutting things a little bit close there. But that's the speed tune for Brutal Clan Boss there on a Magic Affinity. I'll show you the builds and we'll do a run. So we have Ninja geared here and speed set and lifesteal. Not really important. It's just I only have to change a couple pieces to use them elsewhere. But basically 36,000 health, almost 5,300 attack. Don't care really about defense. 163 speed, so we're in that 161 to 165 speed range for budget Unkillable. 101% crit rate, 179% crit damage, 233 accuracy. Be nice a little bit higher, but this is going to be Brutal, so it doesn't matter. He is fully booked. And here is his masteries. Okay, Geomancer. This is my second Geomancer. He's in a broken set other than speed. But here is his stats. 35,000 health. We do want his defense up higher there. 177. 107 crit rate, a little extreme there. 169 crit damage. 273 accuracy. We definitely want him to land his HP burn. Now I built him as DPS. I got lucky. Fully booked A1. Did not hit that. That's good. Definitely though, if you're going to use him as DPS, You want 4-turn cooldown, not 3-turn. So I got all the books to land the way I wanted. Again, HP burn, then his passive. That's where all his damage is. So the other stats are just kind of an extra luxury. I can go with light trigger on him since he's the DPS. If he's stun target, you don't want that. And then we came down the support tree as well, get a little bit of extra accuracy there. Siege Hulk here, again, just some crap gear. He is in some fatal, but it was just a matter of getting the stats. He is our stun target, so he's a little over 41,000 HP. Gave him a little bit of attack, but critical thing there is his speed. So 110 up to 119 will work, but at 110 to 112, I can take him into Force Affinity, and if Ninja Weak hits, he still won't outrun the target champ here, and it will stay in sync even though he does weak hit. 231 accuracy, not really caring about the crit rate or crit damage. It was basically just get the HP as low as defense as possible, the correct speed. The accuracy is here to land his defense down, hopefully. Otherwise, the rest of the stats are just him specific, but he's not booked at all, as you can see, and no masteries. Just basically thrown in there with some gear to be the stun target. Okay, Maneater here. He is in a toxic set to get a little extra damage. Immortal, get a small amount extra heal. His total stats 36,000. Plenty enough defense. Probably need to drop some of that down, give him a little more attack. I'm taking a chance on the crit rate and hoping his accuracy is low enough. A little bit of crit damage there, but I have him at 240 speed, so that's the main stat there. Then of course the HP and defense are the more mission critical stuff. He is fully booked. You don't have to book his A1. You don't really have to book his A2, but you definitely got to book his A3. And then his masteries come down here to War Master here, and we give him a little counter attack, some life drinker here, but nothing that will increase his turn meter there or anything. Painkeeper I have in speed and also a toxic set. Got her at almost 37,000 HP, 2,300 attack. Again, I could raise that up some. 2,200, reasonable defense there, but you want it up fairly high. 218, so that's a minimum cutoff speed. 100% crit rate, 150% crit damage, and we don't care about accuracy or resistance. Her A1 is booked to try and get maximum damage out of her. You do want the A2 booked. You want to get as much healing as possible and the cooldown. You don't care about the damage, but that's fine. And then definitely got to have her A3 booked as well. Masteries, pretty much the same. I don't want her counterattacking though, and taking a chance of the turn meter, or her getting a speed boost from her A1. Which I do believe, yeah, fills the turn meter. So those are the champions and the gear, and we will do a brutal run on Magic Affinity. So here we are. It's not very often that my clan knocks down brutal, so normally it's a void, but I got a chance here to make a video of brutal showing the same team that can do all three with just minor gear changes. So we got the team already set up in there, and we will go with the setup here. So Maneater is going to start with his A2 with Painkeeper. I can get Geo's HP burnout, and actually to start I want ninjas. And then we're going to A1 with Maneater. Going to do his A2, hopefully land decrease defense, which we did not. A1 with Painkeeper. A1 with Geomancer. A3 Maneater. A3 Ninja. A3 Painkeeper. Now we're going to A2 Maneater. A3 with Siege Hulk. Now that stole the increased attack buff, but then is on one turn, so he loses that ability. A1 with Painkeeper. A2 HP burn with Ninja. A1 with Maneater. A2 Painkeeper. A3 with Geomancer to get the HP burn up. A1 Maneater. A1 Ninja. Just A1 with Siege Hulk. A1 Painkeeper. Where are we at? Turn count 4. We're going to A3 with Maneater. A1 with Geomancer. A3 with Ninja. A3 Painkeeper. A2 Maneater. Back to Siege Hulk's A2. A2 with Geo. A1 Painkeeper. A1 Maneater. A3 Ninja. Now, between turns 6 and 9, Painkeeper won't get the turn, but at this point we should be able to hit full auto. So we will see what kind of damage we get against the Magic Clan boss on Brutal using this budget Unkillable team. I'll fast forward and we'll get the results at the end. And there we go. 51.58 million after 50 turns there. 2 million from Siege Hulk, 6.5 from Maneater, 5.7 from Painkeeper, almost 21 million from Geomancer, and 16 million from a Ninja. That is Brutal Magic Affinity with the same budget Unkillable that we use on Nightmare and Ultra Nightmare. In fact, exact same gear speeds for Ultra Nightmare, so you can run that Ultra Nightmare and Brutal. You don't have to change any gear. You can change the champions if you're going against Spirit or Magic. You'll want your stun target most likely to just be your sorry about that, Force or Spirit Clan boss. You'll want a Force stun target there, but otherwise you can. I ran this team earlier today on Ultra Nightmare. You do have to change the speeds up though on your stun target for Nightmare, but that's just a minor gear change if you got enough coin to do that. Have a nice day.